Hello, everyone. Yes, it's me, and you haven't seen me in a few days, although you've seen me cooking. Anyway, I have a small little. I have always wondered if I was frugal or cheap. Now, I hate to say it, but I think I'm borderline on cheap. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be cheap. I believe now. If you think I'm wrong, by all means, you could let me know, and maybe I'll think a little differently. I am not by any means upset with myself. I'm not in feeling bad, any of that stuff. But I'm going to tell you what I realized today, and that makes me try to figure out if I'm cheap or frugal. But I know Coral and Tina's going to help me anyway. So y'all do y'all thing. Anyway, for the last few days, not few days, but a few days in the past few months, I say, I've given myself a $10 limit when I go to the Dollar Tree. Now, when I go to the Dollar Tree, I pick up my little craft and stickers or whatever. So I just went to the Dollar Tree today, and my budget was $10. But I also have an issue, and one of them is this little piece of hair that I didn't clip. Oh my God, I gotta turn my head this way. anyway, anyway, when I was in a store today, I realized that although I gave myself a $10 budget, I needed to leave that store with change. I didn't even care if it was 50 cents. I needed to leave the store with change. So today, I did something. Now here's one of my money books. Now let me show you what I did. So I went to the Dollar Tree, and I put my receipt in here because I'm gonna monitor myself for a few weeks and see what's going on. When I was in the Dollar Tree, I made sure I got my 4 items that I already knew I was gonna get. Then I saw one more item and I picked it up. I came home with $3.23. I put my receipt in here, and I put my $3 in here and my 23 cents inside of a little bin. That's what I saved. So a few days, maybe last week sometime, went to the Dollar Tree and gave myself a $10 budget. I came home with a few cents. So that's inside of another savings thing in my room. And I noticed that my change is getting, a little more plentiful, shall I say. So then today I said to myself, am I frugal or am I cheap? Now, nobody wants to be cheap. Nobody wants to be cheap. But I can't be cheap because I will spend money. Cheap people don't want to spend money. But I noticed that I'm giving myself a $10 budget. So now I already decided it is the 15th of the month. I'm going to do everything in my power to work with what I have in here already. So I stood up a few minutes ago, started cutting up in these shapes and stuff because I'm going to do my cards. But I said as soon as July hit, I'm going to give myself $10 a week to spend on my craft. Now, my craft is not even going to be in one of those situations that I have to give up. Absolutely not. Y'all want to see me hanging up? Never stop, never stop. Anyway, so I said July, I'm going to give myself $10 a week to spend on my craft. But I already know I'm coming home with at least $3, $3.23, because I know I have this strange thing where I need to come home with something. So when I was driving home, I looked in a part of my car and I noticed that I had a few dollars in there. So I said, now, when it comes to my gas, I keep my gas a certain place, and I try to do whatever I'm going to do. A few places that I have to go while I'm outside, and when I bring it in, I'm in for a few days. So I think I mapped out that pretty much. Plus, I'm not one of those people that want to be on the road anyway. It is too much danger out there. And I live in New York, so it's like driving like a matchbox outside. You stepping on the brakes because cars are so close to you. Anyway, except on Sunday. Sunday you can get a couple blocks and nobody's there. So I was sitting here saying to myself, okay, I think I am borderline cheap. I don't want to be borderline cheap. And the reason why I really can't say that I am cheap is because I will buy someone a meal. I will give someone almost anything. So it is what it is. But I came home today. My friend called me and she asked me if I could come to her house. She'll meet me downstairs to give me some food. Now, when I say food, I can't really tell you exactly what it was because of a certain situation, but it was a bag full of, let's say, pre-made foods from a company. And I was like, what do you expect me to do with all of that? So she said, well, if you could just give it to someone, so I guess I'm the rescue person because everybody know I know somebody. So I took it. I came home, put on the kitchen counter, and then I realized that what she gave me was my favorites. So I just pulled the top off one and threw it in the microwave, and that was my lunch. Yes, it was Salisbury steak and mixed vegetables. I like that. So then I noticed that the other one was my favorite too. So I said, and then I didn't realize, but as much as she had given me, I had enough space in my freezer for every last one of them. So I was really appreciative because I said, wow, I can't believe that I got all of these. But the good thing was, I did offer her. I said, I called her back and I let her know. And I was a little misty eyed because I was beyond grateful. First of all, I didn't realize my freezer was that empty, but my deep freezer is packed. So I don't want you to think that you need to send me a mercy dollar. It's not like that. But I don't mind a mercy Amazon order. Anyway. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to scan this laugh, but I love laughing. So anyway, I called her and I told her, I said, I didn't realize my freezer was this empty. I didn't realize you gave me some favorites of mine and how I appreciate it. So now I said to myself, and I also said to her, I know you didn't ask me for anything, but I'm going to have to figure out how to put you in, my little whatever hustles and grinds because this right here was a blessing. Now just say I had absolutely no food. I believe that's about 2 weeks or more worth of food that she had given me. So I don't have to cook if I don't want to. And I have enough videos in in queue or whatever to hold me until I decide what I'm going to do. So I think I'm cheap, but I'm going to work on getting away from cheap. But I absolutely look forward to my new venture in my budgeting where I'm going to give myself an allowance of $10 a week. Now, that does not include my gas. That doesn't include my gas. And on top of that, I know I'm going outside one day next month, possibly 2 days. Other than that, most of July, I'm going to be in the house. It's going to be entirely too hot for me to be out there. I don't play in the heat like that. A few minutes ago, I had my jacket on because it is cold in this apartment. And I am so thankful. Everybody's complaining about the cold outside. I said, that's how we need it. But I just took off my coat to give me a little break. But I absolutely think that this is going to be a really good venture for me to give myself a $10 a week budget, $40 a month. You can't get better than that if you can go into the dollar store and come out of there with $3. You can't get better than that. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Not at all. Not at all. So I ordered a few of these savings books from Dollar Tree, not from Dollar Tree, from Temu, and I put some stickers on it. I actually was going to give my daughter one, and maybe I will give my daughter one, but maybe I will give her one for Christmas. So, because I'm working on my Christmas now, I think I'm going to do something on the outside and do a budget and do a savings and then fill up one with for my daughter for Christmas because I'm trying to find a Christmas gift for my daughter, but my daughter's Christmas gift needs to be money. She's the type of person that like to buy her own things, and she is frugal. She's frugal, but she does like a little girly girl gift every now and then. So I don't want to give her much of anything outside of money. So, and I'm not giving her a gift card. I don't want to limit where she has to spend by getting her a gift card that she likes. If if I'm going to give someone money, I want to give them cash. Now, I have to send two people a gift if I can send them a gift and they're going to get a gift card. I'm hoping and praying because I'm looking for the gift card that doesn't cost me $6.50 to add the money to the card. That's everywhere I have gone when I was able to put, on a card. It costs $6.50 to put the money on a card. I can't afford that. I would rather drop the money in an envelope and mail it. But one person I know is not going to take the money. She'll take a gift card faster than she'll take the money. So I have to move and shake to the gift card. But I need to make sure that I'm finding a Visa or MasterCard, because if I get a Visa or MasterCard, it's the same as giving someone money, but they also get to spend it where they want to spend it. So while I'm on this journey of spending $10 a week, it would make me so happy to know that someone else was going to jump on this train with me. Why? Because we don't know what is going to happen. I'm not saying get frightened and all paranoid and all that other stuff. I'm not trying to tell you to do that. But having something fun to do while you're trying to save is not going to hurt you. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, I did go to the store maybe about 3 days ago, and I need to take what I saved and put it inside of here. But maybe since I did start this today, maybe I will wait until my next run and then put that change in here and then put that receipt in here. And the reason why I'm putting the receipt in there is because when I file my taxes for eBay at the end of the year, I have never filed for what it cost me to make my cards. So this year, I'm going to save my receipts to the best of my ability. Now, it is June, and I have not been doing so good about keeping my receipts, but these from today forward, I'm going to keep them. And because I'm trying to learn how to do my taxes on my own, I'm going to need those receipts. But I think I'm going to get like a notebook or something and try to figure out how to do it that way and see what happens, on that end. So I'm going to wind down my video. Do you think I'm cheap? Do you think I'm frugal? And what do you think of my new idea? I think I like my new idea. Now I'm going to let you know I will not be on here putting up how much money I saved. I won't be doing any of that. We have to be very careful what we do when it comes to putting that you have money in your house. Now, I don't have any money in my house, just $3 right here. Regardless of what you might have heard me say, focus on what I'm saying now. There's nothing in this house. If you try to kick that door down, you're going to kick that door down for an ass whooping, because I got lots of friends in here with big old stick. Boom! Right upside your head. Maybe right here. Boom! Bring it to your knees. And then kick it. Let me stop laughing. And the reason why I'm laughing is because I would definitely do it if somebody broke in here. I'm bringing you right to your knees, boys and girls. But I'm laughing because it's funny, because it is absolutely what I would do. I would have every right if someone broke in here to defend myself. But I think New York has changed some type of law somewhere that even if someone broke into your home, you still do some type of jail time. So maybe I'll just hide under the bed and dial 911 and let the phone stay up so they can hear somebody rifling through my stuff. I don't know. But I'm having a wonderful time. So I'm just going to go back to doing my wonderful thing and wish you a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. And if you think I'm crazy, you can go ahead and tell me. But I'm going to tell you something real fast. I changed my answering machine a couple days ago, and I don't know how to change it back. And my answering machine is now on my doorbell. So I listened to my message today, and two people that I absolutely love more than anything in the world, both of them on two different messages, listened to my answering service and said, "You crazy." And the reason why is because I said, if you leave me a long message, I'm not gonna call you back or something. And MJ, because I got your message too. So that's 3 messages, but you didn't call me crazy. But anyway, They called me crazy for what's at the end of my voicemail, but at the end of the voicemail, I said, "If you're my man," and then I realized what I was saying, and then I laughed really loud. But what's so funny is that when you ring my bell downstairs to get in here, if I don't answer, that voicemail comes on for you to leave a message at the end of the door. I don't know why they put my voicemail with my doorbell. That makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, have a wonderful day and thank you so much for chiming in.